Good afternoon from the forest, Mendocino. We have entered Cancer season, and Cancer is the peak of the light. We're going to get the angles of light from the sun. If you look up in the sky at 1, because of the time change, now it's not high noon, it's 1. You will see the sun is so high you have to crick your neck back. And that is the peak of the sun's light, angle of light. And it will start to now at high 1 o'clock, start to be lower and lower as we go towards the fall. And Cancer is also was also known as a tortoise and the scarab. Those were other symbols for Cancer. And it's most known as the crab. And the crab, so it carries its home on its back. So it's all, about the home and the family and motherhood and fatherhood. And it's connected to the moon, which is our emotions. And it's, very sensitive sign. And it rules. Okay, so we'll continue with the physiology, the connections of astrology to the body. And this also connects to each season we move through. So as we're in Cancer season, it rules the breast, the stomach, and the spleen. It rules the elasticity of the fibers in the body. And the tenacity is one of its characteristics. If a crab's leg gets cut off, it is still gripping. So that's very symbolic of Cancer. Those with predominant placements in Cancer, sun, moon, rising, or if you have a lot of planets there, it is really hard to let go of memories of childhood experiences, maybe that didn't go your way. And it is definitely becomes the quest of Cancer to resolve childhood issues. So the mineral connected to it is calc fluor. And that is not fluoride. It's not connected to that. It's fluorite. And it's kind of like a, what do they call it? Lime. So it's like a coating that is hard but malleable. So what starts to happen if you're depleted in this mineral, deficient, is you'll start to feel a kind of sagging of like certain organs, or a tightness in the head, because also it rules the elasticity of the brain. And so you may feel like a creepy crawly feeling in the brain, or like a tightness, because there's a whole webbing around our brain. It's like called the arachnoid, and it's like a spider's web. How it has that flexibility, and it's built up with this mineral, calc fluor. And so when you start to lose the elasticity of your muscles and tissue, it's like a rubber band that's been stretched out. It's still a rubber band, but it doesn't snap back. So this salt can be really amazing. And I'm talking about the homeopathic cell salts, calc fluor, and how this was a really strong tradition of balancing the body through these mineral salts that help the vibration of the blood. And Cancer also is very It rules the corpuscles, so the cells, the white blood cells, which are produced in the spleen. So the spleen has a very important role, and it's connected to this sign, and it helps to clean and also make more. So sower of the seed. It's like, so, cancer's also, it's associated with family and reproduction. It's the most fertile of the signs, but it also just means it produces the blood cells that is needed to support the body. So it is this sower of the seed. And during this time, there can be a lot of emotions and issues around letting go of old stories. I think the new moon, I did a thing around letting go of some stories I tell that are just, they aren't even about me, and I'm like, why am I telling these stories? I don't need to. And yeah, so it's just like letting go of the stories. It's like the hardest thing to let go for cancers. So, how do you create new stories, new understandings of your experiences? And it's great to do work around clearing childhood stuff, and because you're going with the momentum of the angles of light that are happening right now. And so with this angle of light, the summertime, the heat of the summer, just also the sun is so healing at this time. I was at the river yesterday in the sun, and it was just so beautiful. And really, the times we should be out in the sun are, the 12 to 2. That is like the most divine time. And so, during this season, it's good to look at these wounds and put them to rest. I have been working a lot with Aries energies in my clients. And Aries and Cancer is connected through a square. So they do have this this link that needs to be looked at. And what begins in the head in Aries is now full on in the body. Cancer, the breasts have all the lymphs in there, all the sensitivities, the mother. So it's good to look at all those issues during this time of year and flow with the seasons. And then we start to head into Leo season, which is a great time to shine and be radiant, because Leo is ruled by the sun and is fire. So we're kind of going from this sensitive portal into this fiery kind of outgoing energy. So work with that Cancer vibes and shift what needs to be shifted. And reach out if you are interested in a session with me. I do a 20-minute discovery session, and I do certain techniques to clear energies from disturbances in your field from childhood. So I can clear the years of your life of disturbances, and work on the blood circulation. It also, Cancer, if you're having this ungrounded, how do this put it? They put it like, if you're having this fear of financial ruin, but it's like ungrounded, it's unfounded, it's not like anything's happened or anything. That is a real sign of this deficiency in this salt, which I think is interesting, the different ways that it manifests. Also, if you're having trouble with your memory, that represents the elasticity in the brain, so you may be deficient in this salt. And I do tests to see if you need this salt, and I can look at your chart. I work with the chart and doing the vibrational clearings, so I can see where the energies are. So reach out if you're looking for some support during this season, which is so sensitive and also so powerful in a quiet way. Like this forest is so quiet. Right now I feel like I'm talking really loud, but I'm not. Have a great day.